I think going forward means I think everything you do going forward, you can't do anything the traditional way. That was said by CEO of Burberry, Angela Ahrens. So what does Angela mean by that? Well, I'm here to explain to all of you exactly what she is talking about. Hi, my name is Allie Martinez, and I'm an assistant merchandiser for Burberry. I've been working for the company for 3 years as the assistant merchandiser, but I originally came to the company as a assistant show floor, as a show floor assistant for 2 years. So I've gotten a lot of experience with customers in the luxury goods department. And I know for a fact that Burberry fulfills the wants and needs of those consumers. And you, as retail buyers, I want to show you the story. I want to take you on the Burberry experience and help you go on that journey so that you can take pieces from this collection and take it back to your department stores, take it back to your boutiques, and then share the story with the rest of the world. Before I go any further, I want to go through some key points that we'll be discussing in today's discussion. Like I said, I want to take you through the journey. I want to show you Burberry's story because Burberry's story is a unique one, and that's what keeps it a different brand from its competitors. And I want to also show off the standards. I also want to show the standards, how they make the company and how they give you advantages. "158 years ago, Burberry was founded by Thomas Burberry and his sons. It originally started as an outerwear company, and the trench coat started with the story, and that's when the journey began. The trench coat started with the story of being one of the first outerwear selections for a man who decided to take one of the first trips to the South Pole. Burberry was then chosen to be the sponsor of an expedition to Antarctica for the first time ever. And it was also used as the choice outerwear for a flight from Cape Town to London, which was done in record timing. So as you see, each trench coat has its own story, and Burberry has its own story. But that's why taking pieces from these collections and taking them back to your department, taking them back to your boutiques, and sharing the story with everybody else, that's the whole gist of what Burberry is about. Burberry is about thinking forward. If it wasn't for Burberry thinking forward and being innovative, we wouldn't have the 158 years of history. Porcelain, the word, that's the second point here. It means forward in Latin. And like I said, that's what Burberry is all about. Part of the marketing strategy here is that we're moving forward and blurring the lines between digital and retail. And the clip that I was going to show you guys defined the lines between digital and retail. Burberry has now gone to the point to where they have a YouTube channel that shows where your coats are being made, who's making the coats, and the quality craftsmanship that goes into making these coats. As you see behind me, there are two pictures, one of which is a picture of a Burberry coat, the other is of its competition. In this picture, this coat belongs to Coach. So why should you choose Burberry coat over its competitors? First off, Burberry was invented upon the trench coat. Like I said, it has many stories, one of which is the story of the iconic trench coat. And we have gone to the point where we have perfected the craftsmanship of the trench coat and made it into an art. The other thing is that we're British, the other companies are not. So we emulate a sense of energy and freshness to our brand. Then we also market the millennials, which most luxury brands don't do. right now, luxury brands are trying to catch up with us because in the past they've been marketing for the typical luxury brand consumer. However, today's luxury brand consumers are millennials. They speak digital, as Angela Aaron said in one of her Fast Company interviews. She was talking about how millennials speak digital, which is why we have Burberry World, why we have Burberry Bespoke, which allow the consumers to go in and make their own trench coat and have that quality craftsmanship and then create a story of their own and become a part of the Burberry story. Because once you purchase a Burberry trench coat, you become involved in the story, involved in a evolving story. And then the other thing is that we have something called the Burberry Foundation. Like I was saying, Burberry is about innovation, and this is exactly what the Burberry Foundation does. Burberry Foundation donates 1% of each stock owner's profit to the foundation so that children are able to go about, children in impoverished parts of London are able to go to events and participate in an experience of being able to use their creative juices and able to continue building that creative mind of theirs. Because that's what Burberry is about. It goes upon a story, a generational story, and it's built upon generation and generation. And the other thing that keeps us ahead of the others is our remarkable heritage. We're globally known. People know us for our craftsmanship. People know us for our history. We're worn by royalty, celebrities, and others in between. So the benefits of having a Burberry trench coat. Like I said, for you guys who are buyers, which is all of you in here, it's a globally known brand. When you take pieces from this collection and take it back to your department stores and boutiques, people are going to know that's a Burberry trench coat. And they know that once they purchase that coat from you, that they're going to be able to go out there and wear it, and when people turn heads, they're going to be able to say, yeah, this is my Burberry trench coat, and they get to be in their, embark on their own journey. The other thing is that it's a prestigious brand. As I got through mentioning, it's been worn by royalty, and Queen Elizabeth has warranted the company to personally create coats for her in the past, and of course that has done remarkable wonders for the company. And then it's also unique and innovative. We have a ready-to-wear design, and we hire 155 creative heads every year, and they come in and they create designs that are unique. And according to Burberry.com, if you would like to order one of these unique designs, it is a one-of-a-kind. It's only available for the season. Not anybody else is going to have it. So you get that perk of being the only person, perhaps in the world, to ever have that certain Burberry trench coat. So in conclusion, purchasing the Burberry trench coat and taking it back to your department stores and boutiques means becoming a part of the Burberry story. It means becoming a part of a very rich heritage and embarking on your own journey and allowing your other consumers to embark on their own journeys. And you're also able to share the story with them. And they get to enjoy the quality craftsmanship and, of course, like I said, global recognition is certainly something that Burberry is known for, so you wouldn't have to worry about having to explain the brand to anybody. So, and, okay, and so with that being said, by investing in Burberry and taking some pieces of the collection back to wherever it is that you're going to take it to, it means that you are going on this story, and it's a story that is like a chapter book with many chapters in the past and many chapters awaiting it in the future. And so underneath your seats, we have some iPads, and you can go ahead and fill out what pieces of the collection you would like to purchase. And if you are in a hurry, you can also go ahead and leave. But there are 2 people out there who are collecting cash, credit cards, or cash, checks, and they have credit card swipers on their iPads. So, thank you, and I open the floor to any questions.